fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I hope you're doing fantastic. I'm going to do for you a special love reading. What are their true feelings? What's coming next? What are their actions? The person on your mind, the person in your heart. So let's dive in. I'm going to cut the deck. Always pre-shuffled the cards. I don't keep reversals in my decks as well. But if a card reverses itself, I'm going to read it as such. Let's see. Underneath, Page of Wands, the most exciting and exciteful pages of all. Thirst for life, thirst for entertainment, for excitement, passion, creativity, beautiful energy, very youthful, very bright, very light. I like it. Okay, let's see. What is in the past? What happened in the past for you? Fire signs or with placements in a fire sign. Leos, Aries, Sagittarius. I'm actually a fellow Leo. Hello, my beautiful ones. I hope you're doing fantastic. We're just going to finish now the Leo season. One card wanted to stay in my hand and I'm reading it. Nine of Swords. This was in the past. A lot of anxiety, a lot of sleepless nights. Something that has been bothering you mentally, emotionally, something that you couldn't see a way out, a resolution, a settlement of some sort. We will clarify. That was in the past. However, 9 is just before the 10, obviously, and 10 in the tarot, maybe you know, is the end of a road, specific road, especially when we're talking about the swords, which is, let's say, heartache, break, emotional turmoils, can be one part of self-awakening in general. So number 9 is just before the 10, very close to the end of the road, but you've been dealing with it. And I've always said that for me, 9 of Swords and 10 of Swords usually talk about a prolonged period. This is not over a day or two. What is in the obstacle? Page of Cups. You've been waiting for someone to connect. You've been waiting for someone to open their heart, to even apologize. Maybe someone hurt you, neglected you, denied you, declined an offer, ended a relationship, a connection. So in the obstacle, this speaks about being closed off, not sharing or showing emotions, and pretty much being very disconnected. This is how it feels. What is a possible outcome? What you don't see coming? Fire signs, what you don't see coming, universe, show us here. Then we will dive in what's within you, what's within your person, what are their true feelings, intentions, actions. What is coming? What you don't see. 3 cards. OMG. Okay. Ace of Swords stayed horizontally, semi-reversed. So I'm going to read it as such. And we have 2 upright cards, 2 of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Well, communication is coming. Knight of Swords. Coming like the wind, like a tornado. Ready to communicate. Ready to lay her truth upon you. 2 of Wands with some plans, with some contemplations. However, there is a lack of clarity here. There is a little bit of lack of clarity in the actions, in the conversation, or maybe difficulty to express visions. The swords are about communication. So Ace of Swords is about the breakthrough, clarity, aha moment, communication overall. So I don't think there is a lack of clarity about the feelings, but this is in the possible outcome. There might be difficulties of expressing our intentions, projections, plans, or overall even inability to express or to come to terms what we really want to achieve here. What is the end goal? Now, it can be a brand new relationship and it can be unclear how to start it or where to go with it, what are our true intentions or maybe long-term intentions. This is how it feels. But communication is coming, definitely. So, what's within you, please? Let's see. What's within you? Fire signs, too many cards. What's within you? By the way, I'm reading with my Celtic deck. I love it. The depictions are bright, beautiful colors, and also very interesting and much more different than the classic tarot depictions, and I go by them quite in depth, especially about certain cards. So here we go. Within you, wish fulfillment, the Star, and the Knight of Pentacles. First of all, you've been, because the Star for me is always about healing as well. Of course, you've been waiting for something. I already told you how it feels. You've been waiting for something. You've been wishing upon a star to receive these revelations from someone, confessions, apology, connecting with the heart, with the emotions, and sharing. You've been waiting, you've been wishing, but at the same time you've been dealing with this disappointment and turmoil and just being stuck in your head, not understanding. The Nine of Swords speaks also about being really banging our head against the wall, right? But it can be because of our own pattern, being stuck, maybe not being able to look from different angles, but also very often it can be because we really cannot see how to bridge us with another or us with another thing. We really don't see the light in the tunnel. So it's not necessarily that it is your fault. It can be literally that with this person, the person you've been dealing with, you kind of felt it, like a brick wall. Cannot penetrate it. Cannot bridge. Cannot see how you're going to connect, how you're going to resolve something. So you've been wishing, you've been hoping, and at the same time you've been dealing with this hurt. So even maybe healing, trying to heal, trying to come out of this pain, emotional pain. And at the moment you're quite stable. You're actually very stable. You know what you want. What you want is a long term, the real deal. You're definitely, I'm not reading here for someone who is just out and about having fun or wanting to have fun. You want the real deal. A stable commitment maybe can be, or at least a stable connection with a vision, with an end goal. So not just in and out, on and off, friends with benefits, nothing like that. Knight of Pentacles is very committed, is always goal oriented, very stable, very slow. Very, very slow, almost non-moving. So for you, because you've been going through this, I believe, turmoil and emotional pain, at the moment you feel almost stagnated, like you want something to happen, you want the progress, but you almost feel like you are in analysis paralysis of a sort. But this is perhaps because you haven't had clear communication, you haven't felt a clear connection and understanding from the other person, maybe, or between the both of you. So that's very understandable. Why is that so? So let's see now within your person. Let's dive in. Let's decipher him, her. Beautiful, gorgeous fire signs. Here we go. What did I tell you? Hermit wanted to reverse itself, so I'm going to read it like that. Hermiting. That's not a bad card. Your person seems like, yes, there was definitely no communication here. For some of you, it can be a prolonged one. The beautiful part of this, though, I'm quite happy to see this card, because your person has been going deeper and deeper within, has been looking for certain understanding and truth within himself, herself, himself. No genders in the tarot. I'm just following the cards. It's easier to express myself like that. So, going within, looking for the truth, even in isolation. If you've been thinking that your person is out and about and partying or being with other people, I don't think so. No matter what maybe they've been projecting or someone else has been telling you, when I see this card, definitely on your own, in isolation, going within, connecting with the inner truth, with our intuition, and looking for the real deal, for the truth, for the understanding, for the knowledge, gathering this knowledge. So, however, this card came sideways. So, when it's sideways to me is, first of all, a little bit of blockages to connect with our intuition or to understand something in depth, but also, which here I feel more strongly, we already had very quick, rapid communication coming through. So I believe that your person is ready to make a move, to communicate, to do something about it. Coming out of this hermiting, definitely. Almost there. I mean, it is there because we already have the quick, rapid communication in the outcome. Let's see now. What are the true feelings for you? This person, what are their true feelings with your person, the person on your heart, in your heart, on your mind? What are their feelings, please, for my gorgeous fire signs? OMG, this person is very attracted to you sexually, mentally, emotionally. They are very, very passionate. They can hardly control themselves. Ace of Wands. What they truly feel is that they want this beginning, and it's like fire in their veins. They've been watching, they've been searching information about you, they've been reading between lines, and trust me, they've been looking for information. You know your story best why that is. Maybe they felt that you are not telling them everything, maybe you're a mystery to them, maybe this no contact really did not sit well with them. But trust me, in this no communication, whatever period that is, this person has been digging in for the truth, has been checking you out in some ways. We can check somebody out in many ways, on social media or literally if you live close by or even not close by, but definitely she has been never left the scene, so to speak. So let's see, this is how they feel. What are the true intentions? Show me the true intentions of the person in my fiery signs hearts and on their mind. What are their true intentions for my fire signs? Let's see, one card came. Knight of Cups. Yes, and a love offer is coming. I cannot believe it. The cards are so clear. The message is like on point, repetitive. I always love it like that. Not because it gives me troubles when it's not, but mostly because of you, so you can see and hear clearly and have no doubt of what's coming here. So Knight of Cups, here we go. The Knight in shining armor coming with their heart open on their sleeve to tell you that they love you. But be careful. This is the charming Knight, so still a Knight, can be a little bit not so clear and not for the long term, not clear on the long term. I'm not saying that not willing or wanting, but not clear. They're still a Knight, and they're very charming and they're very poetic, and they're just lovely, lovely, lovely. But I'm just giving you the buts here. This is their intentions. What are they going to do though? What are they going to do? What are their actions, please? Show me. This is what they want to do, the intentions. What are their actions? What are their actions, please? Show me, universe. Actions of the one who is in the heart of my beautiful, gorgeous fire signs. And by the way, thank you all for coming back. Whoever has returned, join this club, the High Vibe Club. Whoever is new, honored to have you. Do not forget to join the club. You know what to do. Send your comments, send your likes, however you want to connect. I'm growing this channel and everything is important, each and every step very important. So just reminding, OMG, OMG, I didn't like that. The Devil and the Three of Cups. There is somebody there meddling the waters for your person, I'm sorry to say. I already told you that this person was in hermiting mode, definitely isolation, but third parties are third parties. This mustn't be intimate, right? But there is people around him or her, could be friends, family, other distractions that are actually a serious distraction. There can be a serious obstacle, toxicity, control. We will clarify. There is other people or a person who has a very toxic, negative influence on your person regarding this connection. We will clarify who that is. But I don't know why it feels that it's a close one, from the family, from the immediate environment, right? Because I already told you that this person has been in a hermit mode, isolating him, herself. I didn't feel they are third parties per se, like enjoying life and being out and about and running around with other people. Even if it's nothing serious, it doesn't feel like that. It is something else. We will clarify what that is. But somebody is preventing this person from coming clean, from coming in the proper way. But the intentions and the desire and the passion is there. The love is there. And by the way, this love has grown. Because we already had the Page of Cups in the obstacle, and within the intentions, long-term intentions I asked about the person, we have the Knight. So this started very innocently. This started very innocently for a lot of you, almost like a game, could have been even like a friendship, and started growing, and now has grown even more since this no contact. If there is a real no contact, but I feel like for a lot of you there has been a prolonged time for no contact, not like a day or two only, or even a week or two, more longer than that for some of you, for a lot of you, maybe not for all of you, but within this specific season, I was gonna say, yeah, maybe for you is a full season, full weather season. So within this period, this love has grown tremendously. We'll clarify. I'm curious to see what else is going to come. I want a final guidance here, please. I want a final guidance, and I'm going to pull what is your person not wanting you to know. What's the final guidance here for my gorgeous fire signs? Justice. The universe is telling you everything is divinely guided. It's a karmic destined audio. Do not worry, the scales are going to be balanced in your favor, because I'm reading for you. So the justice is for you. We will clarify what that is, but it is very, as I said, destined karmic outcome. This card doesn't come out for small things. It is like usually a life-changing experience, cycle. And card number 11, by the way. I was gonna say 11 is popping in my head, which is a very strong number for soulmates, twin flames, and also awakening, aligning. But okay, I'm not going to go into these details now. Let's I want to pull one card for what your person doesn't want you to know. The Three of Swords. OMG, heartbreak. Heartbreak. There is a very heavy pains here. Emotional turmoils. Your person doesn't want you to know about a heartbreak of some sort. It can be between the two of you. It can be something from the past. I will clarify it. But your person is hiding a tremendous emotional pain. Or simply doesn't want to show that. Perhaps takes it even as a weakness. I don't know why I feel like that. Now, I want to mention something. The devil also can speak about addictions and codependencies. The third part is here, Three of Cups. Also can speak not necessarily about people. I did speak about people, which is the core meaning usually, but it can be anything. It can be also addictions, things, substances. The Three of Swords, the breaking, the aching, broken heart, also can speak about unhealed wounds. These unhealed wounds can be from ages ago, even childhood, unresolved issues, unhealed wounds. Okay, go clarify, interesting. Okay, and let's see what happened in the past here. Why the Nine of Swords were here? Why was this anxiety? Why were these sleepless nights? My gorgeous viewers here, going in a loop in our head, banging our head against the wall. What was happening here, universe? The Emperor. Yeah. You've been dealing with someone who is very stubborn, or looking like very stubborn, very set in their own ways. Can be even like part of a very established structure, if it's a family or a job or something else. Even maybe visions of life, ethics, religion can be. But the Emperor can be very stubborn. Can be very controlling as well. I'm looking more into the shadow card, shadow part of the card, because we're talking about what gave you these anxieties here, these sleepless nights. Emperor is a beautiful card. Other than that, very successful, very powerful, very wise, the top of the pyramid. However, if this person has been giving you, if the Emperor is giving you grief, this is why we have to look at the shadow part of the Emperor. Each card has its own shadow, like each person. So he can be very stubborn. It's his way or the highway. Very difficult to negotiate with. Very difficult to communicate with. The Emperor is not the person that will be really wearing his heart on his sleeve and talking and chatting and opening up continuously or even often. He is not really communicating like that. He actually is communicating through intermediaries. This is the core behavior archetype of this card. So, difficult to communicate sometimes with, difficult to come to terms. Definitely difficult to negotiate. It's his way or the highway. If it's not even that harsh that it's his way or the highway, for you to be in his empire, you have to adhere to the rules, regulations, and the laws established by him for his empire. You cannot just come in and just say, here it is, let's say I'm John, and I'm going to do my thing. You cannot do your thing. You're like almost stepping, through the border, and you're entering my empire, and this is how it's going to be. You might be even asked to be with another name. You're no more John, you will be Jonathan. I'm just exaggerating, but you know what I mean. So, can be really rigid. This gave you a lot of grief. This gave you sleepless nights. Now it's much more understandable for me. You just felt that you cannot connect, you cannot come to terms almost on anything with this person. If it's not on anything, then it's about something very important to you. It is very important to you because it gave you a lot of anxiety, worries, stress, tears. And the tears, I believe it was the communication, and opening up and sharing and connecting, because we have the Page of Cups in the obstacle. Let's clarify it now. Universe, please clarify for me the Page of Cups in the obstacle. Why not opening up the Sun? Yeah. It feels like you, to this person, you are very bright light energy. This is how I felt, because you have the star within you. It feels that you are very light and bright energy overall, like vibration. And this person, not that he is not light and positive, but he's very heavy, rigid energy. So there is a little bit of clash. You have more of a fluid energy and he is much more rigid. And so you see these cards. I'm going a lot by the depictions of the cards, especially on the Celtic Tarot. It's much more different than other cards. Look at this innocence here, innocence on the deer. on the sun. The white deer, is it a deer? Yes. White deer with the sun shining. Look at that, like an angelic being out of this planet. Well, we do have deers like that, but you know what I'm talking about. Very yellow, very white, and very bright. And we have a lot of water here. Dark water. Dark blue water. When this sun starts boiling the water, shining upon the water that bright, the water starts boiling. There is a little bit of misalignment in the energies. This is how it feels. It's almost like you've been shining too bright for this person, and it's understandable because there is some toxicity going on there, or there is either a thing or a person or people that are very heavy on this person's heart, mind, life overall, and within this person is a broken heart, unhealed wounds. So you started triggering something in this person. To even your person did not want to at all share, to at all show emotions. You triggered something. You triggered this innocence, because I told you this also is very pure looking like innocent. The same, the star is within you. Very pure, innocent looking like. And you started triggering this. This happens like that, right? When we are dealing with or fighting off lower vibrations, higher vibrations, higher vibrational people trigger this. How can I explain it? Like a hurricane, like a storm starting within us, right? This is how the energies operate. And of course, whoever wants to travel the path and clear themselves from any low vibrations, toxicities, or whatever it is, dependencies, they will recognize it and they'll start the work. But a lot of people are just running around like crazy, thinking that they're the normal ones and the other people are the crazy ones, and because this feels more comfortable. I'm not going to go into details, but I'm sure you're getting my point. Okay, let's see here the possible outcome, which was a swift but overwhelming communication. Knight of Swords is flying like the wind. She's coming to deliver their truth. It will be like a storm. And as I said, either because it's going to be too stormy, too overwhelming, held for a long time and suddenly bursting out, and that's why it's going to start getting foggy. Lack of clarity is going to be 50-50, or because of this inability to express what's happening. Now, I'm going a little bit deeper maybe than necessary here, but the way it feels for some of you, if you've started triggering, or even if you've pointed, you know your story best, maybe you did point or express something that was a very deep truth for this person about whatever toxicity they're dealing with, or heartache or heartbreak. This could have been very, very difficult for themselves to come to terms, even on a subconscious level. And so when we are starting to deal with it, or when we want to finally release it, share it, communicate it, can be quite chaotic. It can be a chaotic energy. But let's clarify now this communication that is coming. Too many cards, please, universe, give me here. This communication that is coming about these plans that are a little bit unclear. This crossroads, by the way, Two of Wands also speaks about choices and crossroads. Too many cards again. I'm not going to take them, please. I want a clear. But the card started, you see? The energy is very chaotic. The card started trying to fly left and right for some reason suddenly when I'm trying to clarify this position. There is death and rebirth. Cannot make this up. Anything else turned? No. Two cards came. Death and rebirth and the Temperance. Yeah. This person, your person, has gone through a tremendous realization. They've been seeking it though. Whether it was the divine time for that, or whether you truly triggered this beginning, or maybe it was already there, but you triggered the deeper process, but your person has been going deeper and deeper. I don't think the process is finished. We didn't have the Hermit upright, so semi, as I said, but the process has started, which is very good. And now we have the death and rebirth. Death and rebirth is total transformation. This is again divinely guided. You cannot stop it. And temperance is a very angelic healing card, balance and loving ourselves and just aligning, but balance and patience. So I have two messages here. Your person definitely is experiencing something very deep, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and some difficult answers have been answered and seen for themselves, for their own life, maybe, or even between the two of you. And now, if you've been in a relationship connection with this person, that there were troubles, especially troubles with interferences, third parties, it can be, right? The devil with the Three of Cups. However, already realizations are there, already understanding is there, knowledge is there, transformation is there, cannot be stopped. A lot of patience is needed though, from your person and from you even. Balance and patience for this transformation to complete. But already has happened. If you don't know, I'm telling you, it is happening. You will see it has happened, it's happening when you come to this communication with your person. That's beautiful. If we're talking about toxicity that had to be let go, fantastic news, right? Let's clarify the healing within you, the wish fulfillment with this stable energy though, Knight of Pentacles, even though very slow, but I believe in this scenario that I'm seeing here, this is a good energy. We already had the patience and balance card that is required for the outcome for this transformation, so it's good that you're in this energy. Let's see. Let's clarify please within you. Let's clarify within you here, please. Tower. Yes. Massive changes. Massive changes. Changes that were supposed to come. They'll be shocking. I told you already, revelations will be there. You'll understand a lot of things, if not absolutely everything, but quite a lot. This communication, whatever is going to be revealed, and it's going to be a shocking truths coming out, shocking revelations, so prepare. But in this case, I believe the Tower is something good. Let's clarify the hermiting here. Your person, within your person, this hermit, what was this all about? We already know what it is, but oh yeah, judgment. Judgment, another very karmic, destined card about starting a transformative path and definitely being reborn and definitely starting a new cycle. A lot of passion, a lot of will and drive to do it. Knight of Wands. I already told you how it feels. Your person has understood something on profound level, like almost like a self-awakening. And this sparked something within your person to make changes, to progress with something, to go ahead with something. You know your story best, what can be exactly, but beautiful. Let's clarify their feelings, their passion for you. They've been watching, they've been searching, they've been investigating you, or just in general things maybe that can help the connection or clarify the connection strength. Yeah. For whoever has been in no contact, trust me when I say that this took a lot of strength from your person to keep him, herself away because of what has been happening mentally and emotionally. A lot of strength. Strength is a beautiful card. It speaks about taming our own beasts as well, self-love, and having faith in ourselves, in our capabilities, and in the universe, in our own intuition, in the eternity, eternal flow of things and life. A beautiful, beautiful card. I believe that your person, whatever they've been going through, not easy at all, whatever they've been fighting with, against, but the energies that are showing here are absolutely amazing, and they all speak about a true awakening, a true realization about their own even shadow self, or the people around them, the patterns around them in their life which are not serving them well, which is absolutely beautiful. Let's see here the intentions, this love offer coming, or them willing to, but communication is coming, but let's clarify this love offer please in their intentions. This love growing for you, beautiful cards. And I just want to tell you something, my gorgeous beautiful fire signs, whoever has seen me knows that I do not make up stories here. I read the cards as they are. I do not make commercially attractive readings just to get popular. So it's a beautiful reading up to now. I'm very happy about that. I'm showing you the cards, and that's how it is. I'm not making up any stories, just to let you know. I don't know why I felt I have to tell you that, but that's how it is. 10 of Wands, OMG, your person is going through a lot. It's the end of this road, but a lot of burdens. I don't know what exactly the story is here, but definitely something heavy, toxic. We had the devil already. Can be even heaviness and toxicity, responsibilities and burdens from other people. If it's not on patterns or substances, abuses, etc., dependencies. But 10 of Wands is very heavy burden and very lonely path. For some of you also can be that this love that your person has carried for you has been carried almost in secret and is absolutely now weighing thousands of tons on their shoulders, on their heart, on their mind. Literally cannot go on anymore. Look at this. Cannot go on anymore. So yeah, very deep feelings here. What I see up to now, very deep feelings. Okay, let's clarify this toxicity here. What is this all about? Show me, universe. This 3 of Cups. Wow, 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 wow. Look at this. Queen of Pentacles and the King of Swords wanted to reverse itself, came sideways. Queen of Pentacles is our stability, our financial situation, our success, our independence. And also the Queen of Pentacles can speak about us projecting an image which is not fully matching what the reality is, but projecting stability, success and abundance which actually doesn't exist. You know what's happening, but I'm not going to go into details about that, but you know what it can mean. This is very heavy, but it's a continuous pressure. I also can speak about other people dependent on your person that is taking care of them. And the King of Swords sideways. King of Swords is the best executor in the tarot, very sharp, very clear-minded, excellent communicator and leader, and as I said, the best executor, very brave, but sideways, difficult to deal with things, difficult to make decisions, difficult to execute things. So it speaks to me that this toxicity, whatever burdens are happening here, very possible for a lot of you to be with work, with money, with responsibilities, with social image, or whatever responsibilities we are carrying. And it's been very heavy now, and for a prolonged time, most probably, to the point where it's now even difficult to keep this persona, this image, difficult really to handle everything. This is what the tarot is saying. Let me see this 3 of Swords here. The broken heart for your person that she is hiding. What is this all about, universe? Please clarify. What's this all about here? What's this all about? Clarify. Why is the person on fire signs, heart and mind dealing with this broken heart? What's this all about? Let's see. Here we go. Eight of Wands, the Magician, and Four of Pentacles. Something that they wanted to manifest quick, but they could not. It was really a heartbreaking story. Four of Pentacles is when we are closed off, when we are guarding what we have. It can be about money, materialistic possessions, it can be even feelings, emotions, but they have been blocked. Now for some of you, really we can speak here, we can say that it's to do with money, with materialistic possessions, with materialistic status. For others it can be purely about feelings, that an old disappointment in relationships or unhealed wounds even from childhood has been blocking this person from really being capable of creating a new beautiful life relationship for themselves. The Magician is here with the Eight of Wands, but Four of Pentacles, closed off energy. The Miser energy, we're not doing anything, we're just protecting ourselves, we are hiding what we have, we don't let anything out, we don't let anything in. That's what this broken heart was all about. So it's either that they were incapable for whatever other reason to do it, and this was heartbreaking because they were restricted in some way, or an old heartbreak has been restricting them to be capable of creating a new relationship or a real deep bond and connection. They felt the feelings, let's say, but they felt that they cannot progress, that they either too fearful or even have lost faith, let's say. There is a lot of possible scenarios. Okay, let's clarify here the final guidance, which is the Justice card, balancing of the scales, card number 11. What's this all about? Universe, show us here. And I'm going to pull you one oracle from my unknown situation deck. Page of Wands came back. The universe is telling you, keep yourself in a bright light, beautiful energy, being inquisitive, being loving and curious towards life, to experience and be ready to experience whatever it comes. Do not be worried, do not be closed off to anything new. Justice will be served, but definitely, even it feels, because within you is very slow energy. It's very steady, but it's very slow, and this energy is very quick moving and very fiery and very passionate and very attractive and attracted to other things and people. So I believe what the universe is telling you, that you have to open up a little bit more yourself and just let yourself be out there, even if it's specifically to do with your person. Be more open, more light, and not really focus too much on the long term. Let's put it that way. Just go with the flow for now, because there is a lot of things happening here, a lot of transformations, a lot of karmic cycles, a lot of karmic changes. It's too much. It's a lot of things at once, even for your person. And when all these things are happening, all these energies within and around, we really cannot carry even more burdens into it, right? It's better just to stay in the moment, in the present, enjoy it, be as light as you can, just, as I said, curious, loving life, like a child, creative, passionate, bright, joyful, right? This is what the universe is telling you. I want to pull one oracle message for you. Beautiful, beautiful fire signs from my unknown situation deck. Let's see. Too many cards. No. Let's see what's coming. These cards are big. I love them, but they're difficult to shuffle. Apologies. But let's see what is coming for my fire signs. What is the final guidance from the universe? I hope that this is of help and service. Absolutely amazing reading. Really interesting. A lot of major arcanas I didn't mention, but I'm going to give you a little bit of just a quick look. Emperor 1, the Sun 2, Death 3, the Devil 4, the Magician, 5, Justice, 6, the Tower, 7, the Star, 8, Judgment, 9, the Hermit, 10, OMG, Strength, 11, what did I say, 10, 11. And I already told you we had the card number 11, and I told you 11, 11. Unbelievable how the universe operates. Amazes me every single moment. Not even every single day nowadays. Every single moment I'm amazed. I love it. Lost souls and unknown destinies. Here we go. The ghost ship. This card to me always speaks that we may feel like lost souls and looking like we don't know where we are going, like we don't know our destiny, but nothing is lost. Each moment is important. And no matter how we feel, definitely the flow and the current is going to lead us somewhere. We just have to have faith and trust. This is exactly what actually the final cards also told you. Be bright light, have faith, have curiosity, have excitement about everything for the single moment, for the present. And no matter how you feel, by the way, another card came here. Okay, how did this happen? Dawn light. I just saw it on the table, so I'm going to read it as well. The night will always pass and the dawn will be welcomed. Cannot believe it. You did see, right? I didn't see how this card fell out of the deck because I just pulled one. But it just stayed face up and I had to pick it up. And I don't even have to go in depth about this card. It tells you everything. I just said, no matter how lost you may feel now, have faith and trust that the current and the flow are going to lead you. And we have it here. The light will brightly shine again. Maybe even it's shining already, I think, because it's depicted on the card. Dawn is coming and the night is going to be over. What a beautiful reading! Gorgeous, beautiful signs, fire signs. I hope that you enjoyed this. Pleasure to be here, honor to be here. I'm stunned. This reading is so deep and so beautiful and so synchronistic. I'll see you very soon. Peace in the mind, love in the heart, balance in all you do.